Oh my gosh, guys, we're hanging out. Hi everyone. So I figured I would switch it up a little bit today. Obviously posted 2 vlogs. I haven't really had any like exciting days going on lately, so I kind of wanted to like just try and do like a little sit down video. So I figured today we would go through some of my January favorites. That's gonna be like just little like makeup things I've been using, books I've been reading, activities I've been enjoying. I've had like a lot more free time this month than I like ever had in my entire life because I graduated in December. So this is like my first month, my first year without school or any sort of like obligation like that. So, and I feel like January was kind of a month full of just like little favorite things and finding like my favorites again. And I think especially with the new year, it's really fun to like, I don't know, rediscover things you enjoy and things you appreciate. So yeah, let's get into it. First, we'll start with like maybe beauty products and accessories that I've been loving lately. First things first is my Rhode blush. I have the shade Sleepy Girl, which I think is so fitting because my mom used to always call me that. I still am a very sleepy person. I nap a lot. Yeah, so I've been loving this blush. It's super like faint and flush on my face. I have it on right now, which I love because I am definitely a victim of blush blindness. And for a long period of time, I think I was wearing far too much blush. And this is nice and sheer and light, so it's kind of helping me break through my blush blindness a little bit. I love how small it is. It's like perfect to throw in your bag, but yeah, I've been using it almost every single day. And then in that same vein, my Rhode lip peptides. So these guys I talked about in my first vlog. I unboxed this one in my first vlog, and now it's been probably like a week of me using them. I love them. I think they're great. I think they're super easy to throw on with any sort of look. Right now I have Ribbon on, which is pretty much just like a, I don't know, I almost think of it as like a clear gloss. The color of it, like the tint of it, is really close to my natural lip color already, so it's pretty much just like an extra shine and a little bit moisturizing, which is really nice. The raspberry jelly I liked a lot more than I thought I would. It is like such a great little like pop of color, I guess, a little bit. It's not anything crazy, but it's definitely nice when you want to just like finish off your makeup look and still have like your lips have a little bit of color on them. So I've been going between these two for probably the past week. The next thing I've been loving is this Sephora brush set. My mom got this for me for Christmas, and these brushes are super nice. They came in a nice little set where it has like a bunch of different face brushes, eye brushes. I think it's just like their general starter set. I have been using these two the most. This is the blush and bronzer brush, and then the like brow brush essentially. But really I use this spoolie more than anything just to make sure my eyelashes aren't clumpy and just to give my brows a quick brush through. So these two have been really nice. They're really great quality. These brushes are super soft, and I just use this to blend out my blush some days. Some days I use my fingers, some days I use a brush. It kind of depends on what I'm feeling. But yeah, these two guys have been great, and it comes in this cute little bag, perfect little bag for travel. I feel like that's kind of it for beauty items, to be honest. I haven't been wearing a ton of makeup this month. I don't know, I just feel like January, especially when you're like pale and like my skin is dry, I just like want to take care of my skin more than put makeup on it. Yeah, those things have been great even when I want like a minimal makeup look or like a natural makeup look. So next we can move on to books because I'm re-entering reading, or I'm rediscovering reading, and I just finished The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath last night. So I figured I'd give you guys like a little overview of how I felt about this book. I like to sometimes alternate between like a nice romance fantasy, something lighthearted, and like a classic. I think it's good to go back and forth. I think classics are classics for a reason, and they're important, and they have important stories to tell, and I think when you're like forced to read them in high school, it's really hard to appreciate them. So I try and take time to revisit them when I can. So yeah, I read The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. This book is about a young girl in, I think, probably her 20s in the 1950s or 60s who experiences depression. And because at the time they didn't know how to treat that or like, I guess, support someone with depression, especially a young woman, they put her in an insane asylum, and she goes through like these crazy treatments. This book is often labeled as like really dark and really like twisted. When I first told my mom I was reading it, what she said was, that's really depressing. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that this is like a lighthearted, funny book, but I didn't really find it super dark, to be honest. Like, I think it's a really interesting take and a really interesting like exhibition of history. I more so found it like, and don't take this the wrong way, but a little relatable. Like, I just felt like it was such honest storytelling. And I think any young woman who struggles with mental health will find pieces of this that they relate to more than anything. Yeah, this is, I mean, it was beautifully written and the story was pretty easy to keep up with. It's a pretty short read as well. If that sounds interesting to you at all, take a look at the bell jar. So now I'm on to My Life with the Walter Boys. I watched the Netflix series and I loved it. I thought it was so cute. I'm like a sucker for like the teen romance, lighthearted, funny, cute like series, and so I figured I would read the book. So far so good. I think on page like 40 or so not super far into it, but yeah, definitely a cute, lighthearted read, and I'll keep you updated. One of my other favorites has been this bookmark that Ashley got me for Christmas, and it has Lando Norris on it. And if you guys didn't know, I'm a huge Formula One fan and I root for McLaren and Lando Norris. So this has been like a cute little addition to like my reading, like a crossover, you know, like we got a little F1, we got a little reading. But I've been loving that bookmark. It makes me really happy when I open my book and I get to see Lando Norris in there. Next, I think let's talk about what I'm listening to this month, because I think there's been a lot of music and podcasts that I've been really enjoying this month. We'll start with a song that I think has been like my song of the month is Augusta by Gracie Abrams. That song is just like such a sweet song, and it reminds me so much of like home. I mean, it talks about like Boston in it, and I'm from the Boston area, so that song has definitely been like a staple this month. Like, if I am putting on music, that's usually the first song I put on. I guess in a completely different vein, I've been listening to a lot of, not like rap music, I guess rap music, but I'm a pretty specific rap music listener. Some of my favorite songs on my rap playlist this month are Yes Sirski by Lil Uzi Vert and 21 Savage. Shout out to Jerry for putting me on that one. Great song. Practice by Drake, another great song, but also kind of out there. So yeah, kind of just getting back into a little bit of that. I haven't been listening to rap music for like a while. Honorable mention on my Spotify, Austin and Ally music. I've been watching a lot of Austin and Ally, so I've been listening to a lot of Austin and Ally music, which still hits to this day. Podcasts that I'm listening to, I've always listened to Unfiltered, Zane and Heath Unfiltered. It's pretty much just like a comedy podcast. Like, it's like four friends that literally just like hang out and talk. So, and then Anything Goes by Emma Chamberlain is a staple as well, of course. I mean, she's like the big sister of the internet, so that one's always like a really nice listen just for something a little more like introspective, I guess. And then The Broski Report, as always. It's just so funny and easy to listen to. Like, it's either so silly or it's like so serious, and it's great. So those are kind of the three podcasts I've had in rotation. So those have been my favorites of January for listening. Next, we're gonna talk about, I guess, more random things. I guess these don't really have like a category to them. Maybe like life accessories is a good category for them. First one is this candle. I don't know why this candle has been like, this is like, I like love this candle, I guess is the best way to put it. This is the Ashwood and Palo Santo candle from Target. It's literally just the Threshold brand. I think it's like $6 for this size and $12 for the big one. Like, it is the perfect mix of sweet and cozy, but not like Christmassy cozy. It says notes of patchouli and oak. I have no idea what that means. I think it smells good. It's like I said, just sweet and homey and cozy, and has been burning a lot in my room lately. So, oh, there's like a weird line now. Oh no. The next couple accessories are clothing accessories, but I guess specifically winter accessories. Baseball hats. I've been really into baseball hats, especially this past semester. They're perfect for when you have dirty hair. I think it can be a great I've had enough of it here. when you have dirty hair, it can be a really easy accessory to just throw on with an outfit. There's a lot of really cool hats that you can find. Right now I've been rocking this Colorado Rocky Mountain one a lot just because it's brown, it's neutral. I feel like brown is a great like January winter color. And then secondly is a scarf. I've been wearing this scarf pretty much every time I leave the house, especially when it's cold. Super easy to just throw on over a jacket, and I feel like it immediately makes you look like you know something about fashion. So I've been loving a scarf this January. I feel like those are all the like physical things that I have with me. Now I kind of just want to touch on like things that I've been enjoying doing in January because I've had so much more free time. I think there's like a lot of little things that I've like been revisiting in January that I really enjoyed. One thing is re-exploring coffee shops. Me and my friend Quinn like to visit coffee shops, and that was kind of our thing for a little bit. Was every Sunday we'd go to a different coffee shop and do homework and just like hang out and test our coffee out, test like how's the music volume, how's the environment, who are the people here, like just be really present. And we kind of stopped doing that for a while just for this past semester. I feel like it got really busy and we were just really focused on getting our degrees, so we kind of let that go a little bit. But now I've been kind of trying to rediscover that and reappreciate that because it's one of my favorite things. I love coffee, I love matcha, I love, you know, cute little places like that where you can just go and be a part of the community. But yeah, I really love just like taking myself out on a coffee date and like trying to get some work done of some sort. Other things that I've been enjoying doing are playing my guitar. I don't know if any of you know, but I play a little bit of guitar. I taught myself like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago maybe. We had a guitar that would always sit around my house at home and literally no one in my family knew how to play it. It was just on our wall. I decided to try and teach myself and it kind of stuck, and now I love it. I've had a lot more time for guitar this month, so I've been really working on like honing in on skills and like genuinely taking time to keep developing that skill, make it feel fulfilling, I guess. That's a good word for it. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Other than that, I guess I'll wrap it up with things I'm looking forward to. F1 coming back soon. It's gonna be Ashley's birthday soon. The Grammys are soon. I love the Grammys. Met Gala is soon. There's so much to look forward to. And February is gonna be another great month. And take it one day at a time. One day at a time. Doesn't have to be like a whole month at a time. These are just little things that have brought me happiness, like in moments throughout my day. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. The speaking today is just not what it used to be. Hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Love ya. See you soon. Bye.